Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Now, big hands up for me in the audience. Who loves, with a capital L, compliance? Hands up. Perfect. I'm speaking to the right audience. Okay, so my mission over the next 6 minutes and 44 seconds is to get you to love compliance. So I'm Managing Director of Engage Insight. We're a research and development consultancy, and we've developed a business diagnostic tool and a RegTech tool or platform called Model Office, or MO for short. What does MO do? Well, MO is a business and regulatory diagnostic platform that allows firms to really use gamification to benchmark their regulatory, their people, and their business development all in one place. The key problem as we see it with the industry, which isn't going away, is for firms to actually develop their own compliance and their business development practices. It's a bit like trying to run the 110-meter hurdles in the dark with a blindfold. It's just so hard to protect businesses these days from the constant deluge of regulatory directives, market risk, and compliance costs, to name but a few. So what MO does is it has a framework of 5 keys, which you can hopefully see on the screen here, that we've developed, which are crucial, with a capital C, for firms to build a fully compliant, a fully client-centric, and a fully sustainable business model. The first key is, hopefully that flips around for you, is all the compliance key issues surrounding things like corporate governance, key financial ratios, management information, all the key areas that are to do with cyber risk, managing the culture of the business, how all that works. That's all factored in to your focus. Your engagement is all about the marketing plan. How are you engaging with digital marketing? Are you encouraging clients to go through a digital framework? Are you marrying, for example, offline with online? How is that all being calibrated into the business design as you go forward? Stakeholders, who is involved with the business? Like the regulator has a stakeholding in the business going forward. So the banks, the wealth managers, the IFAs that we're speaking to all have a key interest in these areas. Your promise is all about your service and your investment proposition, the due diligence that goes with that, the research that goes with that. We call this double lock regulation. On the one hand, we've got MiFID and all that goes with that, on appropriateness of product, and on the other hand, we've got the FCA suitability tests that need to come in here. We've also got treating customers fairly, know your client. We've got all sorts of regulations that are coming through, which are calibrated amongst all these keys. Your systems really covers the back office systems, and that really is covering your practice management system and how that marries up with the front office, and looking at things like CRM systems, and really focusing on the relationship that these firms are building with their clients. And the last and final piece of the jigsaw in building this balanced scorecard digitally for a firm is really looking at your people, human resource development, talent management. As Richard Branson says, without engaged employees, we're not going to have engaged customers. So let's log into the platform. The platform builds a dashboard over time, and we've had this stress tested by the FCA. They can't endorse it, but the RegTech team were very encouraging towards us, because what you can see from this, over time, as firms continue to take the assessment on an ongoing basis, they will be able to see the direction of professional development, their journey that they're going on over time, and hopefully that will get stronger as they go. What we've also got on there, jumping ahead of the gun, if they continue to take the test, these are the 5 keys that they can choose to take independently or in a linear fashion. They can delegate it to office members to take the test, and they can have a compare and contrast session at the end. So if we just go into your focus, what you can see here is each key has between 5 to 11 business functions. So in this particular case, we're talking about strategic planning. And you can answer the questions as you go forward in this fashion. And I'm just going to get to one which will give you an idea of the resources here. So this particular question is all about cloud-based servers and ensuring backup on the process on the strategic planning basis. You can click onto this pop-up section, and it goes straight to the resources, so you can find out more about what this particular section is talking about. So really what we then want to do is, once they've gone through all the tests, is create a balanced scorecard across the whole approach. So you have a radar chart, you can see here how firms are performing against all the keys, and then you have strategic plans and also Fitbit dial performance charts where you can see the benchmark, which is set by us against all the rules, and also our 5-year research on professional development. And then you've got a target score that Model Office will give you as you go through, as if you want to improve your score. Because Mo's algorithm has 450 strategies and steers it needs to pull in from to actually give you an idea of the score itself. Mo also offers a CPD certificate, so it's online learning as well. So it's an e-learning platform, as you can see. And really, the whole idea of Model Office is the mission is to make compliance and business development far more engaging, far more enjoyable, and easier to find your way around the rules. What we're trying to do is create a safe harbor for businesses to understand where they fit against the rules. The problem that we've got with the regulations is effectively they're very principles-based and risk-based. They're not prescriptive. They won't give you a firm idea of how you're doing. That's what Model Office's defined ambition is. We want to be prescriptive. We want to show a light, if you like, on the good practice that you're doing, on the blind spots that you've got, and encourage you through the strategies and steers that Model Office will produce to get you into a stronger position as you build your businesses going forward. Finally, we are building a social enterprise version of Model Office where we're going to go international. So that will have open APIs, and we're already talking to Hong Kong as a jurisdiction over there, and Australia, because what we've effectively got is this safe harbor framework, digital framework, that you can then plug in to any foreign or international regulatory jurisdiction that will then allow that framework to go in, and then firms in America or around the world will be able to take the assessment test. So there you go, in 7 minutes, Model Office. Thank you for your time.